Hello, dear children. I, Rinkle Bagadia, your computer subject teacher, welcome back to you all in our computer class. Students, in our last class, we have started our chapter 3 working with Windows 7 and learnt about operating system Windows and its features. We also learnt about desktop icons like computer and recycle bin. Now today we are going to start with our next topic, which is taskbar. So let's start. The taskbar. Taskbar is the long horizontal bar at the bottom of the desktop. It has start button on the left side and notification area on its right side. Children, here you can see on the screen left side start button and on the right side notification area. More two parts are quick launch toolbar and show desktop button. So this is taskbar. Now let's see the quick launch toolbar, notification area in detail. Now children, let's see where is taskbar located on our desktop. So you can see on the screen taskbar is located at the bottom of the desktop. It is a long horizontal bar displayed in a gray color. Okay. First is the start button. Children, I think you all of have seen start button. The picture is also given on the screen. Start button is look like this. It is the most used button on the taskbar and placed left bottom corner of the taskbar. When we click on the start button, one menu displaying the major applications appears. You can open any application by clicking on any one of them. So using start button, we can open any program or application that are stored in our computer. Now children, you can see on the screen here at the left bottom corner start button is placed. And when we click on start button, this menu will appear. It shows us all applications and programs stored in our computer. If we want to open any program, we just click on them and that program will start. Now, second part of is quick launch toolbar. Here you can see the quick launch toolbar after the start button. It contains applications. It contains applications which are active or open on the computer screen. Whenever we run a program, its button get automatically placed on the taskbar. We can activate the program window by clicking on its taskbar button. Clicking on the button will again minimize the window. When any application is active, its button is highlighted in a lighter shade and appears to be pushed in. It provides convenient method to switch between active program. We can say that any program or application that we open, it is placed here in the quick launch toolbar. And when we want to open it, we have to just click on this button and the application will open. And if we again click on that button, this application minimized and showed in the quick launch toolbar. Our third part of taskbar is notification area. It is placed right side of the taskbar. Here you can see on the screen it contains clock and icons for programs that usually run in the background. For example, antivirus program, network, volume, etc. Here you can see the date and time in the notification area and also the network symbol. This is the network symbol. This is a volume symbol, and this is a additional device that we connect to the computer, that icon. Okay, so this type of applications seen on the notification area. Our last part of taskbar is show desktop button. Here on the screen you can see at last of the taskbar one button is given in rectangular shape. This button is called show desktop button. Show desktop button. When we click on this button, our all open applications or programs will minimized in taskbar and we can see the desktop on our computer screen. So whenever we open so many applications and we want to direct jump on the desktop, at that time we can use this show desktop button. We can directly jump to the desktop. So this is our taskbar of computer. Children, our next topic as per textbook is files and folders. So now we will learn what is file and what is folder. So first of all, we will start from file. A file is a collection of related information. This is the definition of file. It is same as we keep our important papers or documents in a file. All information in a computer is stored in the form of a file. Each file is given a file name that helps us to find it easily later on. It means when we save a file, we give a file name as per the content it stores. So we can easily find any file whenever we need it. So file name is must here. Here on the screen you can see one picture is given. In this picture different formats files are given. DOC, zip, GIF, JPG, PDF, RAR, MOV, PPT, SVG, MP3, XLS, EPS, etc. These are the extensions of file name. It means when we make a file in any program, for example, if we make a file in Word, then it will save as a doc.doc document. And if we make a file in a PowerPoint, then it will save as a .pptx format. So these are the file and its formats. Next is folder. Here you can see the picture of folder on the right top corner of the screen. A folder is a collection of files. It means in a folder we can store our different files. As we keep our all files in a cabinet, similarly folder is like a cabinet where we keep the related files. At your home, your all documents are stored in a computer, right? Same as our all files in a computer, we can store in any folder. A folder can hold other folder as well. Yes, we can also make folder within folder. It means we can make folder in other folder, and when we do like that, it is called subfolder. Here on the screen the picture of folders are given like contacts, desktop, downloads, my music, my documents, my videos, etc. So as per folder name we can store files in it related to that content. For example, in my videos folder we can store our videos. In my documents folder we can store our documents. In my music folder we can store our music files. So same like we can store our all files in a folder. Now children, this much for our today's class. Today we will learn the taskbar, start button, quick launch toolbar, notification area, show desktop button, files and folders. In next class we will go further. Till then, stay safe, learn well. Goodbye. Thank you.